Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. The public support for Ripple XRP shown by Crypto Reserve and members of Congress is in line with that shown by the global financial industry as a whole. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the European Union both made it clear on July 25, 2023, via a tweet from our official account, that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, with the exception of XRP, are not official currencies and are not acceptable for international payments. According to a paper published by the IMF in 2023, XRP was offered as a way to improve international money transfers. That's exactly what it says, too. It claims that XRP's reputation has spread beyond the cryptocurrency industry. It's worth remembering that XRP was proposed as a way to increase international payments in an International Monetary Fund report. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, echoed these worries the next day, reiterating the need of not treating Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies as currency. XRP has been employed as the principal on-demand liquidity ledger technology by the Federal Reserve System's net payment system, JP Morgan, and Wells Fargo. This is not shocking news. Only XRP has a chance of becoming a major player in the cryptocurrency market. Allegations that JP Morgan and Wells Fargo, a major Fiat partner for U.S. fast payments, had engaged in fraudulent behavior and exploited XRP for their fast transaction surfaced on July 21, 2023. This may have caught some people off guard at first, but those who had been paying attention to the Federal Reserve signals and other subtle clues during the past few years would not have been surprised. After the Fed publicly announced in early July that XRP or XLM may be used to support the through the intermediary company Metal blockchain, the Fed combined the Fed net payment system with a blockchain, which I detailed in an article. It sets the standard for future stable and quick monetary exchanges. With their combined efforts, the banking industry and the Metal blockchain have broken down a significant barrier between traditional banking and cryptocurrency funding. I'll cut right to the chase and talk about Ripple, one of the more prominent fintech businesses with which FedNet intends to collaborate in order to streamline cross-border monetary transactions and transfers using open-source, distributed ledger technology. It's possible that this group includes Sticky Lumen's XLM, a blockchain-based payment network that streamlines international money transfers with lower fees. FedNet plans to put it to good use. At last, Gary Gensler was probed on the fallout he anticipated as the ripple effect died down. Senator last week, after a devastating setback in summary judgment against Ripple, which determined that XRP was not a security, he replied in this way. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are also very popular right now. The Ripple lawsuit has come to a conclusion. XRP is not a security when offered for sale to the general public. If sold to a bank, however, it is classified as a security. I'm aware of your history of discontent with the decision's conclusion. The SEC has also declared its determination to do additional research. Does that suggest you intend to take the matter to court? Could you explain why you made that decision? What an amazing query, Cathie. However, I am one of the 5 members of the commission. The commission decided to do nothing about this. After a year, I have no further information on you pertaining to that topic. While we wait for a decision from the staff, how will this affect your activities concerning Bitcoin and your endeavors to protect consumers in these areas? Does that make it tougher to complete tasks? Listen, there are a lot of people who need to know about his investment possibilities in the cryptocurrency industry. Investors should not expect they will be accorded the protections of such regulations at this time, and this is a highly speculative asset class even if securities laws do apply to many of those tokens. Why don't investors like you obtain a comprehensive, equitable, and real disclosure? Market makers on the opposite side of your transactions routinely mix and trade against you on the platforms. This is hardly the kind of conduct we've come to expect or appreciate from the New York Stock Exchange or the Nasdaq. In addition to the other stock markets here in the United States. Not at all. You are also protected from legal action by federal securities laws. That is the whole extent of the situation right now. Even if there are some trustworthy employees in the business world, dishonest persons are sadly just as common. It's interesting that he kept silent after we made that assertion about launching an appeal. You will not say definitively whether they will or will not file an appeal. Good news for Ripple, as it is now obvious that he is under substantial pressure to decide against pushing the case to Congress. Congress Chairman McHenry demonstrated in the Columbia Magus case that digital assets that are not inherently securities can be sold as part of an investment contract. Unfortunately, this does not refute the SEC's claims or show their safety. Let's start the video by inserting a splice. Similar to these recent enhancements in the legal framework, our comprehensive law on the market structure of digital assets identifies a significant worry. An investment contract cannot transform a digital asset that is not a security under applicable law into a security. Our metric employs the Supreme Court's how we test to demonstrate the value of decentralization and practicality in the context of digital assets. These two elements come together to form the crux of the 21st Century Coherent Act. Please let me to introduce today's video sponsor before we get into the price activity that I know you're all waiting to hear about. Because I'm dying to know if it's going to happen. Or not. This is my last film, and it's on this subject. This analyst projects a per-share profit of $35.76 within the month of July. Not in my opinion, no. The question now is whether or if the triangle pattern he described will eventually be broken. But let's hope against hope that it is. The world would be a better place if it occurred, and many individuals would become extremely wealthy as a result. Even when the market is doing well, the charts can seem ugly. At this time, one Bitcoin is worth around $29,320. It appears that in the final 30,000 years, everything will eventually be put right. Ethereum's price has also been on the rise. Even Shave Inua is a lush greenery. Even though my preferred meme currency is up about 6.95%, we are currently trading in a green market that is widely believed to be trending strongly upwards. Additionally, I have it on good authority that as the green market develops into a full-fledged blue market, we will start establishing new records for all the big coins, including Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is because more and more institutions are formally entering the industry, and because formal congressional regulation of the crypto area is growing closer. After that, every other alternative cryptocurrency enters its regular season. That is the current state of affairs. Currently, things are looking really positive. Almost to the point where I don't expect anything to happen. We're still keeping a tight eye on it since anything might still happen. It's a foolish adage to never rule out a possibility. As always, I'll keep you updated. Finally, I sincerely hope that seeing this film was enjoyable for you. If you're on Twitter, you can find me at @CryptoGeekNews. We're making every effort to reach 10,000 followers as soon as feasible. So, please do follow the channel on YouTube. Get us to 20,000 subs ASAP. Follow the links below to join my various social media networks, including Instagram, and assist me in reaching my goal of 10,000 Twitter followers. I genuinely, sincerely hope you appreciate it. I will get in touch with everyone soon.